If Nier wants to break into the mainstream, then first, I'm going to talk about how the attention economy game is really played and why most will ultimately lose the game. Then, I'll introduce the Pareto principle, and near the end, we'll combine it all for the Krabby Patty secret formula. If the goal is to onboard, then onboard. We can't just throw content creators a floaty from the boat while they're treading water and make them swim towards us. We gotta help pull them in. Right now, look at Bitcoin. It gets the OG status and the digital gold claim. Ethereum has OG with utility, and Solana has all the degens and easy bodega. And Avalanche has all your favorite YouTubers who all bought 5 years ago and are still shilling in 2024. People will come to Nier on their own when Nier decides which corner of the market to claim. What does Nier have or do that's very unique to Nier Protocol? Then strategize with current content creators and lean in heavy with the memes and the content. If you plant and water that mustard seed, it will grow to the size of a mountain. We can grow from within, and that is how we will attract content creators. To help illustrate, let's take a look at the UFC, for example. Look how well they've done the past few years of letting athletes like Sugar Sean O'Malley, Conor McGregor, Adesanya speak their truth on their own social medias by having Dana White, the president of the UFC, do his ridiculous Q&As and the press conferences. But most importantly, the UFC social media being the driving force, engaging with all of it, understanding that independent sources are going to come from the outside to cover this stuff, supporting those independent news anchors even like Ariel Helwani, because they understand that everyone has to push this entire narrative forward. It's a group effort, and the brand takes care of itself because everyone gets to eat. Everyone did their part, and the ecosystem flourishes. The right guy said it best. If you're not engaging with every quality post about you, then you don't really understand the game that we're playing here. Frank understands this to the core, right? Simple things like retweeting stuff, quote tweeting with your reaction to content, randomly hopping in spaces, posting random memes, making fun of yourself. Frank kills this, and look how big DeGods and Use were able to grow as a brand online when they really haven't done anything. They bought a basketball team. Other things anyone can do, right? You can DM creators, you can offer your insights, tag them in cool posts, and if you're a company building, sponsor your favorite creators. Get those weekly roundup videos like Chimpers is doing with NFT Nate. Capitalize on your big announcements with your favorite creators because everyone wins that game. To quote Gary Vee, this is an end game, not an or game. I mean, look how big that Solana phone got. Think about how big it can get and will get when the bull market is really, really hot. Think about how many people and companies can juice up their content around it when they announce an airdrop randomly if you own the phone. Notice how the entirety of Solana all got behind it, even the ones who aren't gonna directly gain from it because everyone understands the game. This will blow your mind. So the Nico Morning Show has been building the entire bear market and has recently received funding from the Marketing DAO. Here are some of the recent stats. Amazing stuff, and everybody in the Nier ecosystem benefited from this. Marketing DAO funds a whole lot of other people too, but for some reason, they just dropped their funding budget from $50K a month to like $9,000 a month. I don't know why. So Nico pulled a total Chad move. They knew that Nier still needs to onboard new creators, so they bootstrapped a $125,000 grant fund to push content creators. So my honest question is, are all the foundations, the grants, the boards, are they all granting big budget to the right things? I have no idea. I'm not on any of these boards. Now, the Pareto principle talks about the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of the causes. You're always one decision away from a totally different outcome. Pudgy Penguins without Luca Nets, L. Pudgy Penguins after Luca Nets, millions of followers on socials, they're on cable TV, they're all over in Walmarts, auctions are selling out, mass adoption at its finest. Content must be a strong brand that will attract a whole plethora of different people. You want founders, content creators, gamers, degens, VCs, students, professors, coders, all sorts of people. You want them all coming to your blockchain. So the content creator has a considerable amount of responsibility to pull their weight, right? We need really high quality market updates, news videos, specific project company analysis videos, podcasts, when we need to be supporting it from the inside. We got to grow the pie from within. We need the outsiders to feel that energy, and the creators will come. Have you retweeted this video? Most companies lose because they fail to recognize that content creation is one of the hardest things to pull off. It requires like a minimum 6-month runway. Most content creators will quit before they even cross that mark, and so most companies don't have faith in their creators because they are acutely aware of this. So how do we remedy that? We have to find content creators that are going to win with or without your input, with or without your funding, and you place your faith in them. Back it up with action, help fund them if you can, grow the pie from within, and watch it pamp. So the question now is, will you? If you're a Web3 company and you want to sponsor or you want to talk content, shoot me a DM. Let's grow this puppy together.